Hey guys, day two. I think I'm going to talk about why I chose Spartans and chose to pursue those. Probably a little bit about rock climbing as well. Just give a little bit of color and a little bit of insight into some of those decisions. And then a little bit of a plan regarding discussions of personal improvement. Spent today, usually I climb Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. Today's Saturday, so I got a good session in today. Usually get to do quite a bit longer session on the weekends, usually at least about 2 hours. Today was a very good session. Wrapping up the bouldering competition I'm a part of this month. It was a 4-week competition. They score for each climb that you do, you get the capacity to get 100 points based upon the grade. And I chose a grade that was really challenging for me at the start of this. I've gotten a lot better at it. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get maximum points, really, and our team was down a person. It's supposed to be 3 people. So, unfortunately, it was still a good experience, right? I had the opportunity to improve. It was one of those things where it pressed me to be better, but it was a little bit of pressure, and it created this dynamic of not really focusing on some of the other climbs that were put up in the gym around the time, and some of the climbs that I haven't got yet. So I'll be able to circle back around and really focus on some of my weaknesses and some of the other climbs that I have been able to get. But really, like I said, why Spartans? I really don't have a great answer for that, but it seemed like a really good challenge. At the time, I was really incorporating daily movement. Started probably the fall before, which is walking every day. I think walking is a really good place to start in order to build a habit of movement and exercise thereby, right? So I ended up doing a lot of walking indoors, outdoors, so on the treadmill inside before and after workouts, or in the beginning it was just walking, just to get some time in the gym or outside and build that consistent habit of needing to move every day, really after work or even sometimes throughout the day. I think it's very advisable to just start there. If you do 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, and you hit that for 20, 30 days in a row, it's going to start to feel like, man, I have to do that. It's a necessity, or it's a definite need part of your day. Now, I would say this is probably dependent upon the kind of person you are. Like if you miss brushing your teeth all the time, maybe this habit won't stick for you. Maybe you're a little bit more challenged by habit forming. But for me, routine is a staple. Sometimes I wonder if maybe I should get checked for autism, but in any case, it really helped, and it was a great start for me, and I think anybody could really do it. You don't need to walk fast. You don't need to walk hard. You just need to get the steps in. In fact, I've been seeing a lot of information that says, walking and kind of getting to roughly double your resting heart rate is a really good way to burn fat. That's what it targets. If you go higher than that, which is what I do in my running with zone 2 training, that is a little too high. Now, they say that that's really good for burning fat as well, but I had good experiences with walking and then controlling nutrition. But Spartans were just this interesting thing. I think they're very well marketed, especially for what I was looking for at the time, with the challenge. Like, it was a physical challenge, and in a sense, it's almost more of a mental challenge, right? Running 3 miles, a 5K, or running 6 miles wasn't the most daunting thing in the world because I've done that in the past. Now, I hadn't done it for a while, but I did do the Chicago triathlon back in 2017. That was another challenge that I put myself through just to kind of prove that I could do it. And it's always been one of those things that's a part of me, is just understanding and challenging myself and showing that even if you're out of shape, if you put your mind to it, you can go do it. You might not be the fastest. You're not going to set any records. You might not be on the podium, especially in your first go-round, but you could do it. You could finish it. And that was really the goal last year with each of the Spartan races that I did, was to set a baseline. So this year, I'm hoping to improve in that. I ventured out, and I did better than I thought I was going to do in the last 2, really. Better than my expectations. I think that the 10K, the 6 miler, I was a little disappointed in my 2 hours. So I'm going to be doing a 10K in Charlotte, actually, in about a month, about 4 or 5 weeks from now. And I'm really looking forward to that one. I think that I'm pretty strong. I've gotten faster. I'm going to be doing some workouts, specifically some speed work. And especially as we go throughout this year, I'm going to incorporate even more speed work. But what I'd like to focus in on is really just that mental challenge of just almost stacking up the evidence of things that I'm capable of or things that I've done, right? That maybe I thought I couldn't do at a time. And even climbing is a very good exercise in that, because every time you go into the gym, there's new climbs that you could try, or there's climbs that are harder than what you normally do, and you could challenge yourself. You could push yourself to try to get those. And it gets you a little bit more accustomed to maybe failing in the moment, but if you keep going, ultimately you can conquer it. And I like putting those challenges in front of myself. I like working on those things because I think it makes me a more well-rounded, I think it really improves my fortitude. And I think it helps, I think I'm a person with very strong convictions. So I believe that I will be able to achieve things, and I really reinforce that belief. I think that's very powerful. I really suggest it for you guys. Something to try, like try something outside your comfort zone. Sign up for a 5K, or maybe go sign up for a rock climbing gym. I've skateboarded in the past a ton. Not very good, but it's fun to get out there. And like really, if anybody judges you or anything like that, you just take it in stride. It's kind of the same way with this. Is like I wanted to do my vlog video all day long, but I'm not very comfortable with it. I'm planning on getting it in. I'm committed to doing it every day, but it's still one of those things that I kind of put off. So I went out for lunch after climbing, had some sushi, went for a nice walk, probably about 2-3 miles. Got around town today. It was a great day, beautiful day, 65 degrees here in South Carolina, just gorgeous. Now it's in, now it's done. And I know ice baths are really big right now, like if that's kind of your thing, or cold showers or anything like that. But I think you could create whatever, or determine and choose your own challenges and really work on your discipline, because I'm sure I can find a great quote about it, but like really, I think you start to unlock freedom. Freedom is on the other side of discipline. I think that's really what it said. And I believe, and I'm starting to find that that's very true. Just doing things that cause growth and I don't want to do, but I could do them anyways. It creates a resilience, and I think resilience is one of the most appreciable things that you can have or be. Anyways, I've gone a little bit over, I guess, with my initial target of 5 minutes, but really I think that these will grow to be 5, 10, 20 minutes sometimes. I will be incorporating kind of my mentalities and things I've learned and theories I've developed around personal development and really just my own philosophies about how to live life. So it's not just an OCR training vlog, and it's really just about me. If you'd like to see my climbing, I'm going to start posting it, I think, on Instagram at Derek the Brave. I will include it below. I don't right now, but if you do have Kaya, I'm on there as well. I think my my tag or my account name is Velvety, which is just age old. Maybe someday I'll tell you guys about that. But yeah, I mean, it's going great. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a great night.